welcome back to another episode of Everyday Whiskey. I'm Dan.
And I'm Mike.
And this is the first new episode of 2023.
And that would kick off Season 3.
Season 3, yeah. So year 3, Season 3. Make it easy.
I lost track of episodes, so I'm just doing seasons
We're
by years.
We're over 100 episodes at this point.
Oh, we are. I can never find a good spot to cut it for a season, so I'm like, you know what? Years are seasons.
Yeah, years are seasons to wrap up. Yeah,
it makes it easier.
It's a good bookend I've ever thought of one. Today we're doing Widow Jane, but not any old regular Widow Jane. It is the Widow Jane Batch 4 Decadence. It's finished in maple syrup barrels, and this one Mike got.
Yes, I actually found this one this time, and the reason I wanted to grab it was not only because you had a Decadence a while ago.
We had a 2020 Batch 1 Decadence.
Yes, and it was really good. But what really pushed me to buy this was we talked so highly about the Roadstock Rye from Whistle Pig, which is another maple syrup finished whiskey.
This one's in the same line.
That I wanted to pick this up now because obviously we can no longer get Roadstock Rye, and I wanted to see if this would be a good placeholder for that, since it is one of our highest rated whiskeys, and I have certainly enjoyed the bottle a little bit. I'll let you make your conclusions, though.
9.6 is very hard to beat, and I don't know. I don't know, man. That Roadstock just went with everything. It went with everything, but I loved my bottle of Decadence. We hammered through it. And like I said, it's not just it's finished for 6 months in maple syrup barrels. And it's Crown maple syrup for anybody who's wondering what kind of maple syrup barrels they're using.
I don't know if it's the same on the past one. This doesn't even come off. I don't know if it's the same in the past.
I don't know.
This year they at least put this on here, Crown maple syrup.
New York's finest maple syrup.
It is New York's finest.
But let's just get right into this thing because I'm excited to try this.
Okay.
We're going to have to take our time with this one. This is the only bottle we're doing today.
Yeah, we're only doing one bottle tonight. There is really nothing to pair with it, really. I mean, we don't have any other maple syrup finishes.
So let's just go with some nice healthy pours here.
Yeah.
If anybody knows of another maple syrup barrel finished whiskey, let us know because I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm trying to think too. I mean, we don't want maple flavored.
Yeah. Don't send in Crown Maple because I will delete the comment.
Yeah, not this Crown.
Crown
purposes.
Royal Maple.
Yeah,
big difference.
No. I'm trying to think who ages an ex-bourbon. Well, you got to remember, I feel like having casks of maple syrup isn't that common. Is it really common to make maple syrup in a barrel as opposed to?
I don't fucking know.
I don't either. I don't know much about maple syrup.
I have no idea. I guess I gotta go spend more time in Vermont. I don't really know.
I don't know much about maple syrup, but I know personally, I haven't seen many maple syrup casks.
This is the only one that I know that is mass produced. Yeah. And by mass produced, I mean it's not Roadstock's not maple syrup.
Oh, it's not?
It's just Cabernet.
It
just tastes like pancakes and
syrup. Well, then I'm a dumbass.
That would have worked with us though, just because of the palate. But
yeah, the palate just. See, you got me confused because you always scream pancakes when you drink it.
It tastes like fucking pancakes.
So I had that in my head. Does Whistle Pig do a?
They make their own maple syrup,
but they don't do a cross.
No, I don't think so.
They should.
No, they might actually. They might have one coming out. Well, we'll get back to you on that.
Comment below if you know, because clearly we are dumbasses.
All right, back on track. However, so Widow Jane is based out of Brooklyn, specifically the neighborhood called Red Hook. Mm-hmm. However, that is not where they get some of their ingredients. So all the ingredients that go into Widow Jane are non-GMO, organic, really good for you. Like I said, so starting with a really nice base.
Yeah.
However, they use limestone water, just like they do in Kentucky.
They do.
The limestone water comes from 100 miles north of the Rosedale mines. Mm-hmm. And essentially those mines were where they use that water to create the cement that they use to make the Brooklyn Bridge, the Empire State Building, and a bunch of other landmarks in New York City.
Yep.
What's it called? The one building with a triangle? Something iron building? Cast iron building?
No, I have no idea. I don't know my architecture.
I don't know either. But either way, strong cement, strong whiskey. Let's see if this works.
Yep.
Cheers. We know we're going to like this. I like the old batch. It was phenomenal, so.
Oh, yeah. Now, this one.
The nose isn't
I will tell you.
Doesn't scream maple syrup.
I've noticed, the more I let this sit in the glass, the more the flavors come out. So, I'll pour this when I'm, on my computer at night and, I'm in the heat of games and shit. So, I forget that I have a drink and I'll be like, oh, shit, 15 minutes. Oh, fuck, I got a drink. And, I noticed the longer it sits, it develops a lot.
Okay.
So, I don't know if that's just the air getting to it, what it is. I'm not a chemist, but
So like, obviously slight hint of maple, like without saying anything.
Right off the bat on the nose.
But also brown sugar for sure. That's there, like a staple flavor, and that's like kind of like an adjacent flavor to maple syrup. I feel like every time you get brown sugar, you do get some maple notes.
I mean, I'm perfectly content with strictly defining the nose as maple brown sugar. Like, if you need a quick reference to tell someone the nose out of this, maple brown sugar.
Yeah, maple brown sugar. Okay, we'll leave it with that, and we're going to get right into it. This is going to be a fast episode tonight, so sorry, guys, if you wanted something longer, it's not going to happen today. Oh. Yeah. That's really good. It's not roadstock.
You don't think so?
I don't know, man. The roadstock... There was no astringency to it.
See,
it was just like velvety and creamy. Yeah. This is creamy, but it's still not.
The syrup comes in on the back end.
Yeah, the syrup really comes. The mid palate on this is very spicy.
Yeah.
For some reason, but then like the back end of it is very, very like maple forward. That's where the barrel finish comes through. We're gonna sit here with this.
I was gonna say keep going on it because to me I like it. I find it very easy to drink. I've been plowing through this bottle.
I can see that. It's getting better. Second one was better. I don't know if we're up in the 9s yet, though. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna wait and see like if I have like my eureka moment. Because usually, like if I'm sitting and having a glass by myself and I'm not like filming, if I'm opening a new bottle with no camera, no nothing, it takes me like 25 minutes to figure out like. If I really do like it or not. But we don't have 25 minutes.
No, we're not going to be.
We have about 3.
Yeah.
So we're going to figure this out within the next couple minutes or so.
I mean, but see that lays testimony to what I was saying before. Is how if you pour this and leave it and you're doing something, you're just drinking on the side, like as you keep coming back to it, you notice more and more flavors developing in the glass and coming back to you.
I'm trying to think. It's getting better. It's getting better every sip, and it's creamy, and it's got that nice.
It's very creamy.
Like I think, like I said, like Widow Jane's 10-year bourbon by itself is very good.
Yeah,
is very good. So if you're adding maple syrup, you're only making it better to me.
Pretty much,
to be honest.
I haven't had the Lucky 13 by them yet. That's out in stores.
We were just talking.
Now.
Yeah, we were just talking about that off camera. Where I would love to get a whole lineup and do like kind of like a vertical, how we did with Penelope.
Definitely.
I want to do that again. Speaking of maple syrup bombs, that's toasted. I don't know I don't know, man. Like toasted's 9.4.
Toasted's good.
That's a maple syrup bomb to me.
I like toasted a lot. Really, I just get smoke and oak on that one.
No, I always get like maple brown sugar on that one. It's always like so freaking.
I mean, it's very possible because of that. They use such an aggressive char on that barrel. A lot of oaky flavors come out of it.
I'm gonna finish the glass. We're gonna finish our glasses.
Okay.
And then we're gonna nail the score as soon as we finish it.
That's fine by me.
There's so much oil in this whiskey. Like it's so oily.
It coats that glass a lot.
I'm hoping you can see this on camera. If Mike can zoom in. Hopefully you can see
it forward.
Yeah, you can see my fucked up fingers. So sorry for the psoriasis, everybody. But all right. How do I want to go with this?
My score's not changing from when I initially tried it.
I don't remember what you said.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, what's your score?
I'm going to 9-2 on this one, easily.
I will meet you.
It's definitely, I'll give you credit where it's due. It's not a roadstock.
Yeah.
But for me, it's up there with roadstock and toasted.
I want to say 8.8. So we could go 9 flat.
I'll meet you at 9 flat.
Okay, so 9 out of 10. 9 flat out of 10.
Yeah, I'll meet you at 9 flat.
Widow Jane Decadence. Really, really, really incredible whiskey. Does it stack up to like Penelope Toasted and the Woodstock or the Pig Roadstock?
I mean, technically, yes, it does. It's in the 9s.
Oh yeah, it's in the 9s. I just
those two are. They're almost in a league of their own. They're really.
I wish I had the old batch because I don't know why. Good. Like I remember the old batch being slightly creamier. The batch one.
This one.
Yeah, this one. The batch one. It's been a year since I haven't had it. Yeah, so I couldn't tell you like what that one tasted like realistically.
I can't remember. I mean, I know I tried it with you on several occasions, but between then and now we've had like 500 different bottles. So like it's lost in the final cabinet.
So final answer, 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm
totally good with that. fucking phenomenal bottle.
And I think it's a strong start to this year.
Yeah, this is
a really strong.
We're starting off at a 9, and we are going to be keeping track of the scores this year. That way, at the end of 2023, we have when we do our wrap up, we're literally going to take the top 5 highest scored whiskeys, and that's going to be the top 5. We're not going to have any there's going to be no interpretation to it. It's just if it's in the top 5, it gets in, no matter what the whiskey is.
We should do not that we can't fit it on camera, but it'd be cool to do what Top Gear used to do. They have
that would be so good.
We do a whiskey raider thing.
Is there a template we could edit with, that could pop up on the screen?
Probably. I'm just not that good.
All right, but either way, all right. So enough of that. So if you made it to this point, as I always say, please do one of 3 things. Please like the video. Most important of all, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. And you guys have definitely been hitting the subscribe button lately. We actually gained 10 subscribers in the last 3 or 4 days, which is awesome. It's a lot for us, okay?
That is.
And then last of all, please comment on the video. Any feedback is helpful. And like I said, even if it's just say good job, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
So everybody drink responsibly, I guess.
Cheers.
Cheers.